Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of this hardcore TFG playthrough. I watched yesterday's video, and it was bad. Like, really bad. So, I have made some adjustments to my mic setup, a few of the settings for my software, and hopefully you can actually hear me over the thunderstorm this time. That's the hope. So, we are going to start with episode 2. I've cleared out a small area here. We're setting up our camp, and we are getting ready to go. And I think today is mining time. So, what we need to do is we need to find some copper deposits. And copper, I haven't marked anything down over here. So copper we are on the look for, unless I want to go all the way the back up here, which I don't. I am going to find some nearby. So, excited to start here episode 2, and I have an interesting plan for today. The first is finding some copper, getting some more copper, but the second I have never done before, so it's going to be something new for me. We're going to explore it. We're going to mess around a little bit and see what we can find. But hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So we'll get to that a little bit later. First, let's focus on finding some copper. And remember, copper, we're looking for the native copper, or tetrahedrite, or chalcopyrite, one of the metals that gives us copper. And we're looking for little chunks on the ground. Having granite this close is also good. Cassiterite, tin, that's good. It's good to have some tin nearby. Not what we're looking for though. This is probably tin as well. Yep. This is a massive tin vein. That's great. Gosh, there's just like a volcano in the middle of this lake. That's awesome. It's right in our backyard. Have to build something over here. Asbestos. Tin. More tin. Oh my gosh. This whole coastline is just filled with it. I think I'm gonna head across over there to that. Let's stay on land here. Bismuthinite. Limonite. Not what I'm looking for. So some hematite down here. Malachite. What is that? Cast iron. Cast iron. I saw some hematite too, so I suppose I will mark this as an iron deposit. Some native gold. Not necessarily going to find anything on the ocean, I'd imagine, or on the beach. Garnierite. Don't think I can use that. I don't remember what that one was. Nickel. No. Do not want that. Ooh, some flowers. I do want to start bees very quickly, so knowing there's some flowers pretty close. Lots of different flowers too. Ah, tetrahedrite. Perfect. Okay. This is what we needed. Let's mark it down. We've got copper. And not too far away from the tin and the iron and our base, which I did not mark. I believe it is somewhere in here. I'm gonna put camp because it's not quite home yet, but it could be. We're just gonna find out if that's where we want to be or not. Gather up all of this. So it seems that nine of these little ores create 1 ingot. And the first plan is to make a bronze anvil, which requires 14 ingots and 7 double ingots. So that is going to be 14 times 9. 140 minus 14, 126. So I need 126 little ores, and I have 14. I have a few back at home, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. There's a few more over here. So I actually might have to... That is limonite, not what I wanted. Iron. Okay, this seems to be a fairly small vein. I only saw rock salt as the deposit there. Leopoldite. Let's check what those ones are. Potassium chlorine, lithium aluminum. Interesting. The other one was rock salt. Interesting. Why is there tetrahedrite up here? I know stibnite. Oh, what is it? It might be that one. Lithium and aluminum. No. So interesting. Okay, I don't think there actually is going to be any deposit underground. There might. I mean, haven't played this game that much to know. Maybe borax has a small chunk of it. Oops. Alabaster. And potassium and chlorine. Yeah, it just seems like a potassium and chlorine environment over here. So let's remove that and continue searching here. Either way, we got a few more on our list. I think 142 is what I said I needed, which is a hefty amount. It's a little bit more. I think this is gold and iron. Lots of gold. Yeah, gold and iron here. Should mark that down. Gosh, typing with one hand is so hard. Dark gray. Head this way. It is daytime, so at least I won't die from a predator now. I did come out a little bit early. Or a little bit too early. Because that, typically when you die at night... Oh, another tin deposit. When you die at night, it is because you are doing dumb things. And here I was doing dumb things. Fortunately, I did not die, though. Gosh, we have so much tin over here. If we could find just a little bit of copper somewhere, that would be incredible. More tin. Native gold. Tetrahedrite. Let's hope. Mixed in with some cassiterite. There's some stibnite right there. Perfect. Okay. Now we're cooking. So, stibnite has 50% copper, 60% tetrahedrite, which is copper. So it's a pure copper vein. And then there is stibnite in there as well, and stibnite itself does not turn into copper, but it is useful later on, I'm told. I've never used it before. Hoping to be able to do that, but for right now, I will be happy with the copper. And maybe here on the surface there will be enough to get us there. We may have to go dig down a little bit. Seems to be a fairly large vein. I mean, there is just tin and copper everywhere. This is like the dream. And it's very close to our base. So I can add bronze, because that will give us tin and copper. Obviously, we have to do stuff to get it to bronze, but we've got it. Okay. Okay, I think I picked up all the surface buds. So let's go find a stibnite. Stibnite. And hope we don't hit the... Hope we don't hit the the cassiterite before the copper. Oh boy. Oh, there's a few more. I just forgot I haven't done any of my supports. I have my... I think I need to head back to camp, though. Okay, that's fine. Away we go. Back to camp. I just realized I did not pick up any... I didn't pick up any supports, mining supports. So unless I want a bunch of rocks on my head and death in the second episode, I think it'd be smart to go make some of those really quick. And some ladders. And I'll show you the easiest way that I've been able to... stay safe in the mines. It hasn't always worked out. I have died once in the mines before this. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't even to dying to a rock collapse and several tons of rocks falling onto my head, but rather I fell off a ladder. Oh, that's pretty much perfect on the camp location. Okay. So I need to cut down some trees. Put those back. I have an extra shovel apparently. Take off my bronze copper axe. So the way that the mining supports work is actually really, really nice. It's a really cool addition to the game. in my opinion. Very, very excited for mining. And the reason why is because it is just so fraught with danger. Like in the regular Minecraft game, you just go down, you mine, you find some diamonds in probably 20 minutes of mining on day 1, and now guess what? You're at the end game. But not so. Not so in TFG or Terra Firma just by itself. Which, I don't know, I think there's a little bit of charm to that. Alright. Oh, gosh. I did not notice my water and food being at almost 0. Get that sorted out really quick and we'll cut through the night. Looks like our inventory's full. Save all of those. I don't really need the sticks. Actually, I do. The sticks. Oh, I have the perfect amount too. Ha! Love when that happens. Alright, we're gonna need another chest here. Leave the cassiterite. Okay, I need to put these in there with my saw. These can now just make me a ton of chests, please. Okay. Get all of these away. Put them in there if we need them. We'll sort all this out in a little bit. Let's eat and drink. Can you imagine just eating almost an entire pumpkin of pumpkin chunks? What a dinner, you know? We're gonna have to get some better food here. I think I might cry if I had to eat pumpkin chunks. Pumpkin chunks for dinner every night. Okay. That is plenty enough wood. So what we're gonna do now is no, not what I wanted. Support is just 2 logs and a saw. Boom. Let's do one more set. I think that should be okay. The rest of these can go down in our wood pile. Okay. Get rid of all the undesirables. Keep some sticks. I need some ladders. And we can put the oak lumber away. Alright, let's get rid of the axe, saw. Shouldn't need this while I'm out. Oh, you can't put, I forgot you can't put tools in chests. Okay, I'll place my axe over there, I suppose. Should keep these just in case. I've got my supports. Let's get a little bit more food if we have any. We do have some. I'll bring some garlic. Seal it back up. And back to, I believe it was this way? Yes. And now it is nighttime, so we do have to be very vigilant when walking through this forest. Basically going to try and avoid all of the yellow dots on the mini-map up there. I do not want to die on episode 2. That would be quite tragic. Right. Seems to be fairly clear of animals in this direct area. There's a few over there. Oh, some tetrahedrite I missed. Okay, but we are looking for stibnite. And we're going to find our stibnite mine. Or stibnite surface pile. And we're going to dig down right next to it. First, I just have to find it. Man, I cannot remember where that was. I have a feeling it wasn't super far away from where I actually put down that marker at. Now we're back in the iron. We don't want that. There's just so much tin in this area that it's almost like drowning out all the copper. I think the copper is going to be a pretty small node, if I had to guess. Maybe it's that. Yes. Okay. So this will be the start. And time for... Oh, I really left my pickaxe. Oh my gosh. Who is this guy? Oh, how do I even mark this? I guess I'll put some gravel here. Really? That was That was not what I wanted. Okay, I guess we'll make it close to the hole, not right next to it. Okay, this white patch right here is definitely where my hole is. And it's right next to the B, so there's no way I can miss it this time, right? And there's no way I can leave my pickaxe at camp, right? Ooh, the fog looks cool. Love that. Okay. Get my pickaxe, get all of this junk out of my inventory, and now we can actually mine. I should probably get my hammer as well. And you know what? If I need to cut down a tree, I'm just making a stone axe. I'm not walking all the way back over here to get this copper. A brisk morning jaunt is not what I have in my future. I guess a brisk morning jaunt is what I have in my future, because that's what I'm currently doing. But a second brisk morning jaunt is not what I have in my future. Okay. Here we are, we're back. We're almost out of food. So a little bit of water that way. Let's just hope it starts raining. If it gets too low without raining, then I suppose I will. So when you dig straight down, you can see on my little tooltip here that it says it will not trigger a collapse. If I were to dig sideways, these first few ones won't trigger a collapse, but once you go further than one block, it will. There's a chance that you will trigger a collapse. One of the rock walls will come sliding out and crush you, and you will die. So we are going to be paying super close attention to make sure that we do not trigger a collapse. So I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty small deposit of ores. And it can take quite a while. I mean, I think they can be like 72 blocks or something down. Fortunately, this copper pickaxe can handle it. Marble stibnite ore. Look at that. So this seems to be the top of the deposit, I would imagine. So what we are going to do here, all of these might trigger a collapse. That is not good. So what I'm gonna need is one more, please. Okay. Whew. That was nerve-wracking. Now these supports can go in. And voila! Everything is now... won't cause a cave-in. Well, not everything, but everything immediately around this this place here. So I'm going to set this up as my... I'm going to set this up as my starting point. These are all supported. Is no longer supported, so let's put... Oops. Oh, that's why I should have brought an axe. Okay, so I know we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. This is all just, oh, tetrahedrite. Oh, wow. Let's get rid of this one and this one. So one thing I do know as well is that whenever you break a support, it has no chance to cause a cave-in. And that is important. Okay, so we're gonna go out 7 more. Probably should have brought in some wooden blocks as well. And the reason why is because wooden blocks actually defy gravity. So you can set up, you can mine down much, much easier. I mean, this is all just marble copper, look at that. It's 1, 2, 3. Six, and it doesn't look like there's any ores or anything over here, but as we go down it might be over here. But if it's not, we can just not mine out and waste our ability over here, and then we can get rid of this one. And this is going to be the base of our mine. So come down, drop in, we're here. Let's mine out one more below. Yeah, we do have some copper right there, some tetrahedrite right there. This is gonna be plenty enough for what we need. I don't really need to mine the stibnite at the moment, but might as well. Okay, that looks great. Let's do one on the other side as well, just so we can have some symmetry. And we'll also be able to see if we have any ores that extend to the right, or if they all extend to the left. I would imagine we probably came down right in the middle of the node. Looks like there is a large cavern to the north, that way. I will be avoiding that area for now. Can consolidate all of this nonsense. Into that, we've got some sticks that we don't really need. We've got some ladders now that we don't need. Stibnite. I don't believe this is actually going to be enough. And marble dust, but we do have some more inventory now, so we can go down one more level. So remember, digging straight down is never going to trigger a collapse. And so since all of these blocks are already mined out, they are not going to trigger a collapse if we mine down. However, oh no. There we go. I need to get water ASAP. I just realized I have mining fatigue. And if that water runs out, I suppose I could eat a pumpkin to restore a little bit. There was some water right over here. Hopefully not down in some big hole. Perfect. Okay. Back to the mine. So we're probably going to need far less than if we were just to gather surface rocks while down in the mine, because you could see this 3 of these rich native copper make 144 millibuckets, which is one ore, and it takes 9 of these small ones. So should be out of here pretty quickly. But there's no cheating in Terra Firma Greg. If you want the goods, you gotta go get the goods. And you gotta do it the right way. Else you get a ton of rocks crushing your body. Okay. I do actually want that 1 ore, so I might as well. Remember, this is supported. Now it breaks, which is bad, but building or removing these will not cause a cave-in. This is supported. It will break everything. Now everything is unsupported. Once I rebuild it, now everything is supported again. So it is annoying that you have to remake all of your supports over and over again, but it is good to know that it's good to be safe. So the way that these ones work, oh, and I suppose I should now. Doesn't want me to do that. Doesn't want me to do that either. Maybe because I'm in the way. I probably need to dig one more down. Because, oh no, it should be, because they are not supported, it should be there. So the way that these work, the horizontal beams are the ones that actually hold the weight. The vertical beams do nothing. They just allow you to place your horizontal beams. So I will just bring some wooden planks next time, because I especially want to make sure I have a ladder as I dig this mine down. I have a one block pillar that goes to here, and I can extend my ladder if I have to dig that way. Looks like I'm getting full again. Consolidate. Okay, and let's do one more level down. Actually, just to save time, we'll just get the ores on the bottom, because that's what we're looking for anyway, and we can come back and fix all the others. Okay. That one worked. Maybe it'll work now. It sure did. Okay. So the top one can support 1, 2 below it, and the bottom one can support 1 above it. So technically I can go down one more level and everything in this area would be supported. Let's make sure I have enough here. Goodness, that's going to be some math. Let's see here. Pull out my handy dandy calculator. That is 224 plus 240 plus 108 plus 240 plus, that's all the copper, plus 512 plus 160 plus 294 plus 210 plus 155. And then I don't think the stibnites are going to help me. So that's what I have. That is 2,143 divided by 144. And that gives me just under 15 ingots, 14.8 ingots. And that is exactly how much we need. Just to make it even 15, I will take those. And mining completed. What is this up here? It is daytime, so it shouldn't be a predator. Something small, maybe a bunny or something. A goose. Oh, okay. Now that we're back, let's get these away. These away. We're gonna keep all of these. I don't need sticks. Copper, copper, copper. Tetrahedrite, tetrahedrite, tetrahedrite. Stibnite, stibnite, stibnite. More copper. Have these I don't need. Technically don't need my supports right now. My pumpkin chunks. Okay. So we need some clay. What I am gonna need first and foremost are some ingot molds, and I did that wrong. There we go. I'll build 10 of them. And now we've got a fire. Actually, I should probably just do 12 of them. Fire all of these. Need some thatch. Not quite. Where's some rocks at? A knife, and I broke it. I didn't place it that time, so it broke, of course. Stick. Oh, it didn't break. Whew. Guess I'll just have an extra knife head laying around, that's fine. Three. Oh, I only needed 24. I got 32. Whatever. Now some wood. Okay, and a fire starter. How do I not have a fire starter? Crazy. And I don't need to offset these because these don't need to come out right away, but the ore when you melt ore inside a vessel, if you don't do it fast enough, the vessel will... You won't be able to get all your ingots out of it. I wonder if these are still good. Oh, they sure are. Oh, they expire in 2 months and 3 days. That's a really long shelf life. A really long pocket life. I am gonna need a little bit more thatch and things. Just always gonna need thatch, so I might as well just use this entire knife's inventory, especially while we're waiting for those things to cook. There we go. $49 sounds good. Heard an extra 2, 51. Okay. Oh, 52. Let's make an ore chest. The ore chest, I suppose, can go... Ah, I have some raw limestone. Perfect. Oh, no, that's not close enough for it to burn. No way. Ore chest. Let's do, just to make it all normal. Stibnite. Copper, tetrahedrite. The rain does not lower the time on this, don't worry. Suppose I can clear out a few more logs, I'll need some. Alright. Oh. Make sure to top off my thirst while there's an opportunity to. Alright, we've got tons and tons. Okay, what we should do now is start doing these vessels here. I only want to do one at a time. And I will tell you the reasons a little bit later. So 288 millibuckets of copper is 2 ingots. 144 is 3 ingots. So this will produce 3 ingots of copper. Which is good. Let's see. 3 ingots is 144. Times 3, which is 432. So that will definitely be enough. If I do 9 is 1. Seven, 6, 6, 5, 140. Oh. 144, 144. Not what I wanted. That's 136. 152. So that will be perfectly fine. There'll be a little bit left over in the vessel. We could just throw the vessel out after. It's fine. And the last one. $432 is needed. So that's 336. $336 plus 31 is 362. No. 336 plus 31 is 367. $36 plus 62 is 48. 98. 398. 398 plus 31. 429. And I need 144 times 3. 432. So we'll put in one extra one into this vessel. Okay. And I do want to offset these ones. Offset in time. So I'll give about 2 minutes before lighting this next one here. But I can put them in there. That's almost good. And the last one, I believe, was this one. Okay. 12 ingot molds, that's great. This will give me how many buckets of copper? 3 ingots from that one, 3 ingots from that one, 3 ingots from that one, so 9. I suppose I could split these ones up. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. That's 1 bucket. 210. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 144. How do I get that to be 288? 5 minutes. I can now start this. $64 plus 210 is 274. 290. That's basically good. It's 2 over, so I'll have to get rid of my last vessel. I'll probably need to make a little bit more vessels, so why don't I have 1 extra. Oh, it's considerate. Yeah, I'll make 1 more vessel to put in with the last one. Vessels are these ones. Now I can put everything back in. Oops. So once this hits 2 minutes, then I will light this. Clay balls can go. That's so stupid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. 80. Yeah, 290. Okay. Now I can light this one. Got my ingot molds handy. I should probably repair my tongs, so let's go throw these ones away and make some really quickly. Get out of here. We've got 1, 2, and a knife to make some brand new wooden tongs. I need a hand open because this timing is gotta be pretty quick. I've done it before, but if I misclick some things, if I take too long, then the copper is not going to give me my third ingot, which is bad. So this will give me 3, 6, 9, 12 ingots when I'm done with that one, which I will start right when I'm done with this one. I think I needed 14 though. How was I so off? Okay, ingot in. Now I'm filling up. Once it hits 144, I can put the next one in. And perfect. 8 millibuckets of copper left. I suppose I'll just put it in this little ingot down here. Good thing I made a ton. That can go back in there. I'm going to save all of these extra ones here, just in case any overflow I'm going to throw into this ingot. So I suppose I should get these. Oh no. That. Too hot to open. I got 1 minute and 31 seconds. If I had like a bucket of water, I could throw this in the bucket of water. And that would be good enough to cool it all down. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 42 seconds. Okay, open hand. This is my this is my fill ingot, overfill ingot. And fill. This one had a little bit extra in it. Fill. Fill. And overflow. Perfect. That can go back. What is this one? Oh, this needs to be lit as well. Give me that. Two minutes. I got plenty of time. 8 hickory logs. I did that a little bit early, but whatever. Okay, so we have got, let's see how many ingots we're going to get back. Ingot molds, I mean, there's a 10% chance that an ingot will break. An ingot mold will break. Looks like none of them broke. That's so good for us. Yeah, the longer you can keep your ingot molds, the better. It's so annoying to have to go back and mess with your clay, especially in the middle of a project. If one too many breaks. So we need 8 more ingots. Four minutes, 2 minutes, 6 minutes, okay. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. I might actually run out. I forgot I put an extra one in there. That was so dumb. I hope I get everything out of this. Oh, that one was... Okay. Those are good. That was the one that I didn't put too many copper in. Ow, finally lost one. On the 9th ingot. While we're waiting as well, I should... I broke my fire starter. That's important for us. Let's burn that. Oh, I think I was supposed to do one more. With these in it. Okay. Good thing I got a ton of ingots. Ingots. Ton of logs. Out of food. Some onions. Oh, shoot. There goes all of my wood. I just talked about how it was really... Oh, God. And then right when this happens, too. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess the whole base is going down. Oh my gosh. And it's already too... Oh my god, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't start an actual forest fire. Okay, well, should be fine. Let's focus on what we got going on right now. Oh no. You know, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes you just burn down your entire camp on accident. Happens to the very best of us. God, I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. Ow. 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 It has been a day. Well. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It is not going well. It is not going well. My goodness. Okay. Whew. 13. Maybe we'll get one more out of this last one and then I can stop almost burning down the entire forest. Oh, the campfire burnt the log behind. I can't believe that. Okay. 4 more of these. 2, 3, 4. Now I have no logs. Oh, what a nightmare. I suppose the first near-death experience on episode 2 is not far off par. Okay. I hope this one will finish us off. I just need to get 120 something, 108 millibuckets out of this one, which I think we put more than 108 in there. I don't think I saw 108. Ah! So close. That is so annoying. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to get enough out of this next one. I'm going to go get some water. Okay. Really should pick these potatoes and carrots. 5 minutes left. How did the snowberry bush live? Ugh, what a disaster. What an absolute disaster. Okay, well, let's focus on staying alive, I suppose. Probably the smart thing to do. Clean up camp a little bit after that nightmare. Wood ash for me. Three minutes. Might as well use this wooden axe durability. That took out a ton. Use the copper on the last of it. Oh, well. This mining episode took a lot longer than I was planning, so might not have enough time to get into what I have next, but that is okay. We can just go into the next episode. We got some of the basics here set up. We burnt our camp down. We're about to make our anvil. So we are looking pretty dang good, in my humble opinion. That did not give any. Oh, I forgot. There was some granite up here, I believe. Not important right now. Semi-important, but not right now. I do need to grab some granite blocks. One single granite block. And I wonder if I can... Not important. This is important. That one. That one. And that one will create almost a full ingot. So that gave me 15, almost 16 ingots in total. Which is not bad. So there's my 14 ingots. That made a wood ash. These in here. Get my inventory all sorted out. Got 15 copper ingots, which is perfect. I do need to look up any type of those, which I believe limestone rock can be put in with a hammer. Yes, perfect. Some flux, wood ash. Wood ash. Okay. So now let's head... I thought it was here that I saw all that granite. So next to that iron deposit up north. And I need my pickaxe. So to make your first anvil, you have to do a rock anvil, and for that you need a single piece of granite, a granite block. So I got some limestone blocks earlier, but limestone is not the correct material. It's not hard enough. So I need a rock that's harder. And that is going to be granite. I believe we have near us. Oops, nice. This is all marble. Marble is also not hard enough. Marble. But if I'm not mistaken, this over here was granite. Marble. Gabbro. Can I make it out of gabbro? This is just raw gabbro. Well, I think raw gabbro actually will work. Let's hope. It sure will. Okay. So that's good to know. Okay, now we can got our raw gabbro, which I can make into a I'm trying not to die. Can make it into an anvil, and then once I am able to do that, I will be able to finally make my tier 1 anvil, a copper one. So also need to be on the lookout for a little bit more food, as I am starting to run out. And I believe that once you get to winter, the food that's just laying out and about, pumpkins and things like that, are all... they don't work. They don't spawn. Okay, so let's put that here. That in. All of that in. I need to make a charcoal forge really quickly. little bit more. So to make a charcoal forge, you have to put these log piles into a hole, cover them up, and light them. And wait a little bit of time. Okay. Just to make sure here. I want to chance it. Okay. Need that. That should light all of them under there. All of these will turn into charcoal. Now I need to look up in the book how to make a charcoal forge. I forget where they talk about it. Might be in like the basics. Charcoal forge. I was looking right at it. Needs to have rock all around. And how does one create it? 7 to 8 layers of charcoal and then light. So there's my charcoal. I wonder if there is a... Might be a little bit too close. Yeah, whatever. Perfect. So what if I did... that, broke this, I broke that, perfect, that's raw limestone underneath, and I believe I can put my charcoal right in here. Okay. So now I'm just waiting on the charcoal. So, oh, I do have some garlic. Are you kidding me? That did not just happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. How many things can go wrong? That is the question. So apparently, dirt will crush an anvil. So, you know, that's kind of cool, I guess. Super, super cool, in my opinion. Okay. There's some beets right there. I'll probably have to come back and get those. I found some garlic, so should keep me alive for a little bit longer. Okay. Back. Charcoal forge is still burning. 15 is good. Now I guess I will just do it with these. So the reason why I'm doing that is because now I put it in the wrong spot. I did all of that for nothing. Oof. So like that, so I can block the rain. but it's far enough away to where it won't burn. So now there's no rain that will fall right here, because that's where the charcoal forge is going to be. I'm gonna need a lot more wood. Oh my. Is this gonna cut down the whole forest? Oh, it's a shovel. Oh, it's taking forever and I realized I was cutting at it with a shovel. Rid of all that stuff I don't need. Charcoal forge is still going. I will eventually clean up this inventory, but for right now, it is not in the cards. I'm just going to keep cutting until this charcoal forge is done. Okay. Ah, finally. Okay. Should be plenty of charcoal. Maybe I need... I think it has to be completely surrounded. So, which means I need another raw limestone right here. Okay, where can I find a raw limestone? Apparently nowhere in this forest except for right here. Okay. Let's just take this one, I suppose. Or does... I wonder if these ones have to be granite as well. Nope, just that one. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get this burning nice and hot so I can, of course. I don't like that. Hopefully it doesn't burn that chest, which burns the rest of my base. That would be real bad. That's hot enough. Tongs have enough durability, so let's do 2 at a time. My hammer should be over here already. Good. So I need to get these. It's going up. It's dark red right now. Going up. I need to get it to where it can. It says can weld. Like that. And then I take them over, place them in, and weld them together. And then I'm going to put this right there. And restart. So that's 1 double ingot. I need 7 double ingots. Let's get it into orange. Perfect. These go in, they get welded together, they get put back right there. And then you just gotta make sure that the charcoal is fully there, backed, ready to go. This probably would have been a quicker way than using pit kilns earlier. I probably should have just made the charcoal forge first, because it'll automatically fill the ingot molds, and then I don't have to worry about burning myself or the entire forest or my entire camp down. Okay. So yep, you need 7 of these, and you'll put them in the crafting table, and we'll finally be able to make our anvil, which can then replace the gabbro anvil that I had earlier. If you were to let these go all the way as hot as they could go, they wouldn't just stay there, they would actually disappear, which is why I have to do it one at a time. And so the time it would take, if I put 4 in here, the time it would take for me to, maybe what I should do actually is once it hits dark red, I can throw 2 more in there. Once it hits a can weld state, throw 2 more in there, and then take these, go work on them, and come back, and they should be pretty close to ready. Oh no. And weld. Yeah, so that will work. Looks like I just need to do 3 more. Three more double ingots. 6 more ingots. Right. Throw the last 2 in there now. And the last one. Should only need 1 more. Oh, they have to be above the coals. I did not realize that. That's actually so funny. So I do need 2 in there. Hopefully one of these doesn't burn out. And 7. Alright, just need these to cool down. Our charcoal forge has done its job. Man, I need to get some water up here. All right. I suppose maybe I could. Let's see. Let's put this back up and this back up. Run down to the water. All right. Wasn't too bad. I should probably drink while I'm down here. I've been eating nothing but vegetables. So I am going to have to get something a little bit more filling than that. Copper, anvil. Give me all that back. Copper anvil out. And now I've got it. The camp almost burned down. Anvil, we got it. Charcoal pit, we got it. Goodies out of the pit kilns, we got them. Mining expedition done. And now the next episode, I'm going to be doing something that isn't really a starter thing. But we're going to do it anyway, because I haven't done it before, and it seems to be fun to me, and it seems to be an interesting process, so we're going to see how it works. But without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.